Ian, you grew up in Tucson, Arizona. You told me you used to go to San Diego as a kid. So you are what we call a zonie. Come down to San Diego, enjoy the weather. What do you remember about those trips, and do you have a favorite memory?
Man, a lot of memories. I mean, just a lot of beach time. Obviously, watching Padres games whenever there's a chance. When we were there, when there was a home game. Memories, SeaWorld, whatever it was. There's always memories in San Diego. It was a good time for a vacation.
Signed with the Padres as a free agent in the offseason. Why were the Padres a good fit for you?
It's a young, exciting team, and anytime you have super talented people around you, it's a good thing. I thought it'd be a good fit for me. Obviously, I didn't know that we'd be signing Manny Machado, but I knew the talent was here, and I knew that they were building for something really special, so I wanted to be a part of that.
You also knew coming in that there were a lot of young infielders. What did you understand that your role would be?
My role is to come in and perform. That's my role as a ball player, is to come in and show that I still have baseball left and I can contribute at this level. Other than that, with the young guys, you just try to guide them as best you can. If they have questions, they obviously have to figure it out on their own. And you just try to be a crutch a little bit for them. And other than that, I still have baseball to play.
I want to go back in time a little bit. So you were drafted by the Rangers. You spent 8 years with that team. You had a lot of success there. What do you take away most from growing up in that organization and getting your foundation there?
It was an organization of great veterans that I got to look up to when I was coming up. Guys that definitely showed me the right way to do it, how to work properly, how to prepare for a game, and something I'll never forget, and something that's definitely ingrained in me.
You went to the Tigers after that, and then last year the Angels and the Red Sox, where you won a World Series. That was your third World Series. What was it like to finally win one?
I mean, you're on top of the baseball world, so it's a great feeling. Regardless of what happens in previous World Series that you've been in, when you win, it's a tremendous feeling.
Having been with two teams last year and then the Padres this year, I'm sure there's differences and similarities in every clubhouse. What's the most important aspect of just acclimating with the new team?
You just take your time. I mean, we spend a lot of time together. Spend a lot of hours together, and spring training's a long process. So you just allow it to happen naturally. You don't need to try to get to know anybody. There's a lot of times that there's a lot of downtime, a lot of times that you'll be working with different guys throughout drills and spring training, so it kind of comes naturally.
4-time All-Star, 2-time Gold Glover, headed into your 14th season. I feel like that's just a number to you, like age is just a number to you, because you just won a Gold Glove last year at 35 years old. What's the secret to your longevity and how you've been able to persevere for this long in the game?
It's just preparation, really, and self-reflecting, trying to decide what you need to do in the off-season to keep up. Agility, quickness is something that if you lose it, it's gone. So that's something that I really try to stay on top of, and I know that's important for my game. You try to take care of your body as best you can, and try to be as healthy as possible, and that's really it.
Andy Green has said that you play with edge. How do you define edge? What do you think of when you hear that?
I mean, there's guys on this club that play with edge. Obviously, Manny plays with edge. Eric plays with edge, and it's just an intensity. When you're between the lines, you have no friends, and that's just the truth.
All right, you're a co-founder of Warstick along with Jack White of the White Stripes. What is Warstick, and why did you bring this to market?
It's just a man that I met in Dallas named Ben Jenkins, who already had it in place and wanted to bring it to the big league level, and we got to meet and got to talking, and it clicked, and I felt extremely comfortable with his work ethic and what he was trying to do, and it just all worked out. And Jack was a huge Detroit Tigers fan, so I got to know him my time in Detroit, and a big baseball fan also. So it was a weird fit, but it's a perfect fit for all of us, and it's going really well.
It's like gear, right? Like it's like bats and whatnot.
Yeah, bats, batting gloves, hats, T-shirts. We've made snowboards, surfboards. Yeah, it's a different company, and it's a lot of fun to be a part of.
Besides that, any other hobbies? Or I know you've got 2 kids, correct? Any family time big for you, that sort of thing?
Yeah, family time's huge, especially in this profession. You don't get a lot of time, and when you do, it's very valuable. But for me, it's probably golf is my hobby. I wish I could fish more. Don't really get the opportunity.
Any good?
Yeah, not really. I got to learn. But I enjoy that. But other than that, it's time with the kids for sure.
All right. And one thing that you're looking forward to in San Diego?
Playing baseball.
No Mexican food, no fish tacos, nothing like that.
I mean, Mexican food. Growing up in Tucson, I know a quality Mexican taco. So obviously more seafood in San Diego than in Tucson. So yeah, the Mexican food restaurants will be hit up.
Okay, Ian, thank you so much for your time. Good luck this season.
All right, thank you.